So in this video, basically, I am going to show something like this. First of all, uh, I just want to make like a full circle. The robot will come here. It will pick the object. It will go to place position one. It will place the object. Then it will go back to home position. Coming back from the home position, it will pick again from there, going back to the home position, and then we would need to create another target as place 2. So it will place there from pick position 2, and then it will again come back from the home position, and it will pick from there. It will go back to the home position, and from home position, basically it will go back to put that thing in the beginning position it was before. So to do that, let's start the modeling. So I'm using 120 robot here, and as a gripper, I'm going to use the smart gripper, and from the layout, I would need to go and attach it to the robot. Couple of quick thing I would need to do, like making it 90 degree, and this one 90 degree as well. Enter, and then if I go to smart gripper servo, then I can basically see it is opening and closing. But I have something to do from the smart gripper, so I need to do the right click and go to the modify mechanism. I would need to do the double click. Right now all the value are 0, so let's make it 25. You see it is opening, click OK. If you do double click here, then basically it cannot do anything because I would need to go and disconnect from the library. So if I'm disconnecting from the library now, it should be able, let's make it 10. I got it. So now the nice thing is if you click this and that, you will see it is opening and closing. So once we got this part, yeah, so if you want to basically save it as a library, you can do that. And now I would need to make three box at three location. Let's clean it first and make it a little smaller. So the first box corner point is 400, 00. So box 1, corner point 400, 00, and this is actually 20. I got one. Let's make a little different color, maybe I don't know, maybe red color this time, or I think I like green color. Let's make green. And I would need to make two more. Another is basically what's the corner point. 200, 200, and 200, 200, 200, and 200, and the same 20 length, width, and height. I created the second one, and the third one is basically the corner point 0, 300, and 300. So let's make 0, 300, and 300. And again, length, width, height is basically 20, 20, and 20. So I got three of them. So I would need to, so as the principle I follow all the time before doing any kind of controller attach, detach related thing, I will make the toolpath first. I'll say, okay, if it is working, then I'll go for the controller thing. So to do the toolpath related thing, I would need to make a couple of targets. So first target I want to make at the TCP. So I'm just teaching, and yes, so it created something, and I would need to make sure I'm clicking this one, and the first point I'm going to make is on top of the center, and another is basically at the left side of the center, and the third one is basically at the back, or maybe in the front. of the center. So I got three of them. I can create them. So I got total a couple of target. I can close it. And again, before doing anything, I want to make sure they are working. So I'm going to make the new path. I know it is showing something like this, and I know there are some cross, but we can fix it. I'm going to do a couple of changes here. The speed is around 100, and the zone is fine. Okay, I'm seeing still three cross, and you will if I just do move along path, then I will see it is doing nothing. And there is a good reason why, because if you see like the Z axis, all of them are not same. So I would need to do some modification to make it work. So let's go to target 20, and let's change the modify the target, and the rotation will basically be 180 along y-axis, and apply, and 90 along z-axis. So I'm applying it. And what I can do, honestly, I just want to see two things. I just want to see the robot at the target position. If I go there, it is not showing anything because um, it will not work. Like the Z axis is not in a good position yet. So here, I would need to do 180 with respect to y-axis, apply. It is a little better, and then negative 90 along x. So okay, it looks like it is at least it is reaching there, and then I can go for target 40 again, 180 with respect to y, right? Apply, and the last one is basically okay. I think let's make it negative 90 with respect to y. Yeah, I want to make something like this. So basically, if you start from the beginning, the 90-degree with respect to y. So I can close it. So I got the home. I'll make them home. This is one, two, and three. And if you want to make a move along path, let's see if it is doing something. Yeah, basically it is starting from the kind of home position. It will go there, and it will try to go there, and it will stop. So that means still we got one what is that called? This is basically called a robot axis configuration error. To resolve that thing, how about if I just go back from here to the home position, and then I can go to target three, target the last target. So now if I try to move it, let's see if it works. So it will go to the first target. It will go to the first. Yeah, so you see, at least it is not stopping. So which is good. Now I want to. I know I just created this one, and I didn't change. Let's make it 100, and the zone is fine. And I would need to honestly make a lot of other paths. So at the end, maybe I will change the speed and the zone. I'll make it 100, and the zone should be fine. So yeah, this is at least working. Now, we would need to, if I want to make a full circle, I would need to, first of all, let's track it with the rename. I'm going to make it home. And this one, I'm going to make, let me pick one. This one is sorry, uh, place one. And this one is place two. And I want to make a couple of offset from peak one, peak two, peak one, place one, and place two. So Control C, uh, mm, and paste all of them. So first thing first, this one should be U pick, right? So let's make it U pick one, U pick one, and let's make this one maybe U place one, and likewise I will change all of them. Okay, after changing all of them, I'm basically offsetting -50, -50, and -50 with respect to z-axis, and I can click OK. Now let's make the sequence one more time. From the home, it will go to U peak first, right on top of the peak position, and it will go to peak. Again, it will go to U peak position, and then it will go back to U place one. Then it will go back to place position one. Then again, it will go back to U place. Then it will go back to home. And from home, it will go back to U place two. And it will go to U place two, and then, sorry, place two, and then last U place two. And from there, it will go back to home position. And then from home position, basically, it will go to U pick uh, again, and then it will go pick position one. It will go again, you pick one, and it will go to home position. So let's see. Yeah, you pick, then you place, you place, and then it will go back to home. Then you place two, it will home. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works, right? And as I mentioned before, I will change the speed to 100, and I will also change the zone to find, and then I will try to move it along the path. So first of all, it is coming to the first peak position. It is going back to first place position. It will go back to home position. From there, it will go back to place position 2, and from there it should go back to home position, and finally it should go back to again peak position 1, and from there it should go back to the home position. So the nice thing is, like, the whole toolpath sequence is working. Now the next step we would need to do is we need to go to controller. From the configuration, we would need to make a new signal, and I will name the signal as maybe gripper, and my output type of signal should be digital output. Default is all, and then I would need to restart the controller, right? It will take a couple of seconds. And it should be online. Yeah, it is online now. Now under the simulation tab, I will get a drop down like the configure, and I would need to add a couple of events here, and these are really very like, it is important, so you need to be very careful. So gripper, and I'm going to make one event for gripping and another event for releasing, or I can say I'm going to make one event for set and another event for reset. So the first one is for gripping or set, and I'm going to go to move mechanism to position next, and my mechanism is my smart gripper, and that is basically the sync position where it will uh, grip the object, and I'm finishing. I will do the action little later, and let's make another event where I want to again use the gripper, and this time signal is false because I want to release it, or I want to reset the gripper, and then it should go to home mechanism position, and then my mechanism is smart gripper, and this time home position, and finish. So now I would need to make one action for attach, and another action for detach. So for attach action, I'm going to go for part one, and you need to make sure keep position and then again attached to the smart gripper, you can click OK. You see there is an action you created from that event, and another action is basically for detach, where again part one, and this is basically smart gripper. You can click OK. So I hope I made all the events and the related actions. Now I would need to go back to the home position, and under the path and target, I would need to create those, uh, let's see, like action, action instruction. So the first one is set, and I should see gripper I'm creating. Then I should create a reset for gripper. And the last one should be my wait time, where it should be enabled, and the time is 1 second. So all of them should be here. Okay. So at the beginning, I want my gripper to be reset, and then while it will come on top of the peak position, it will basically peak it, and before peaking, it should have like a wait time, and then I would need to make a couple of wait time. Let's control C and V, and another wait time will be right after the place position, and I would need to reset the gripper there, right? So once it is going back to home position, and okay, I know basically it is resetting here, and yeah, I would need to make the sequence really clearly. Okay, yeah, I just skipped to capture some of the step here, because honestly, I needed to make a lot of steps here. But ideally, what I discussed at the beginning, I just want to make a full circle, and I needed to make the toolpath accordingly to make it work. Now, before running or simulating this toolpath, I would need to let's make part two and part three invisible for now. Uh, okay, and then I can go back here, and I can just try to move along the path, and let's see what it does. So first of all, it is coming. Okay, it is holding. It is gripping basically. It is taking it to place position one, going back to home. It should come back from the home position to uh, place position one. It is gripping from there, going back home, and trying to go back to place position two. It will put there. It will come back to the home position, and then from the home position, basically it is going back to place position two, and gripping back the object from there to the home. And finally, it should go to the position we picked the object from at the very beginning. And the gripper should go back to the home position. So that's the thing I wanted to show in today's video. I hope it helps.